Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So this is for the younger people that might be watching this video. I want to talk to you a little bit about an American icon, a legend. His name was Johnny Carson. He's dead now. You may or may not have heard of him. But before there was Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, that Colbert dude, David Letterman, Jay Leno. Before any of them, there was Johnny Carson. Before Johnny Carson, there was Jack Parr. But Johnny Carson set the bar for late night TV talk show. He set the bar every night at 10:30, right after the nightly news at 10. He had an hour and a half, and damn near nobody missed his show, including the kids. Hell, I remember I would sneak out of bed. When I was in grade school, I would sneak out of bed and go down the hall and watch from the kitchen. I crouched down as my parents watched it. My dad would come home from work, and after dinner he would take half-hour, 45-minute nap so he could stay up later to watch Johnny Carson. It was called the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, but everybody just called it Johnny Carson. And if you have a chance, go on YouTube. TikTok has a lot of Johnny Carson clips, but he picked on everybody, and he entered the political arena of comedy-wise, but he was equally mean, well, not mean really, teasing of both parties, because we didn't do independents back then. It was either Democrat or Republican. But yeah, he would basically make fun of the government as a whole, more than anything. But he would tease the president, whoever that president may be. They did skits on the show, which, some of them were pretty funny, but they had a good time. They had a great time, and we were a freer society. People used to come out with a drink from the bar in their hand and a cigarette, and they would smoke. Everyone would sit at his desk, smoke cigarettes, and drink whatever, bourbon, whatever was in the glass, and just talk to him. And if Johnny Carson, they always said, if you made it to the Johnny Carson show, that was it. You were a made celebrity. You were going places if you made it on that show. But he would have celebrities. He had a guy on there once that I remember that used to make jewelry out of chicken poop. I think it was chicken poop or turkey poop, something like that. But this guy would dry it out and put varnish on it and paint it, and yeah, he made jewelry out of chicken poop. He had a guy on there that was 98 years old, still farming, and he interviewed him, and he treated these people with as much respect as he treated any celebrity. He was the epitome of class. His show was the epitome of class. And yeah, like I say, I still go on YouTube and watch some of the old interviews, and like I say, people just had fun back then. And that you hear us Gen Xers and older talking about how we wish a lot of things were the way they used to be. That's one of the things. You know, as a child, I don't remember people being unhappy. I don't, you know, was there civil unrest? Once in a while, I suppose. Didn't really hear too much about it, you know. But as a whole, the grown-ups were always happy. And we need to get back to that. We laughed a lot back then. People don't laugh. People don't laugh a lot. People don't know how to handle what's going on inside them now. And a lot of that has to do with how you were raised. And we need to go back to that, how you were raised. Anyway, like I say, you younger people, go search Johnny Carson or The Tonight Show on YouTube or TikTok or wherever. You won't regret it. Be safe out there, everybody. Have a great day.